VDM and Ross. Yes, I know a lot has happened in the last 2 days, but what is the actual truth? And where can you get the best unbiased analysis here? So on this one, I will advise you to grab a popcorn and open your head and listen. So click the follow button now. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe so you won't miss my update. See, Nigerians, you are going to understand. I will make you, but listen, yeah? Immunizer have always said nothing is free. Nobody does anything for free. So hold that first. But there is one man, VDM, trying to liberate Nigerians, trying to do business. China is an advanced country, but there is also a man in China, Ross, one of VDM's contacts. I said one of. So Nigerians, before and after the EFCC saga with VDM, VDM had a business plan. VDM had gone to China, got contacts, lost the contact, but one of the contacts, Ross reached out to VDM June of this year that he wants to establish business in Nigeria, like targeting African audience, a Chinaman, Ross. But don't forget, VDM had no knowledge or contact about the China and importation business. He has to learn it. He has to have contacts. He has to make partners. He has to find out and go there physically to know things before he can introduce it to us, Nigeria. But business. Wait, are you guys following me? Because this is where it begins to get technical. So they chop your popcorn well and open your mind before you fly over your head. Then Ross and VDM begins to make plans. Don't forget, the initial aim of Ross is to come to Nigeria. How did it turn to VDM going to China? Wait, one thing about VDM is very strategic, is very calculative, but business. Ross was then willing to spend $15,000 to bring VDM over to China. For what? Listen.
If you can sell, you sell. You never say one piece product for Mr. Ross, but Ross pay $50,000. So what's the meaning of that?
Nigerians, everything was in plain sight, even on August 12th. Watch.
It's not easy, okay? Where you from, bro?
I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay, even yesterday night, I talked to my brother, VeryDarkMan.
Yes.
And I invited him to come to my place.
Yes.
Maybe next week. Yes. Today I already finished his reputation. See, this is our sample.
Yes, this is a good sample.
You see, before 1st of October that VDM went to China, there are records of Ross' invitation for VDM. He invited VDM to China, processing his invitation, yeah? But you all missed something. Before VDM got to China, if you check Ross's page, who was Ross and what was Ross posting before VDM got to China, and after VDM got to China, what was Ross posting? Before VDM, just clothes and e-bikes, electric bikes, just clothes and e-bikes.
That's like how Mr. Ross hips my second-hand clothes and electric bikes. My second-hand clothes and electric bikes.
Now, Nigerians, the origin of this issue is the power bank. There was no power bank before VDM. Now, when VDM got there, immediately VDM got there. Listen, wait, guys, before that, Ross is a businessman. VDM has a big influence and has been building his integrity over the years. VDM then saw an opportunity for Nigerians that involves business, but the business has ethics and rules. But because of what VDM has been building and protecting, anybody that wants to involve or work with VDM has to have patience and not be greedy. Another thing about VDM is VDM said he doesn't take ads, he doesn't do collaborations, but VDM is trying to fight for Nigerians and bring Nigerians from here to here. Now, business. What about business is it needs influence. So VDM have the influence, but for him to go into that business, he has to partner with people. But now, people that he's trying to partner with, they will have their own mindset and foresight. Don't forget to deal with VDM, patience, and don't be greedy, because VDM is actually carrying a lot of Nigerians. Naturally, a lot of Nigerians can't think and make decisions on their own. That is fact. So naturally, if VDM is going to partner or get involved with you, if anything ever goes wrong, a lot of Nigerians will naturally be affected. Fact. So this is actually the low-key reason that VDM is very, very careful and plans for that. If I do this thing, a lot of Nigerians are going to do it because it is me. If anything goes wrong, a lot of Nigerians will be affected and I will be held liable and responsible for any blowback that happens. But in business people don't care about anybody that is involved. They only care about their own gain. But VDM wants to care about everybody that is involved and also his gain, because naturally and foundationally it is because of the people that are involved that VDM actually wants to go into the business. But people that are trying to do business, they care about the profit only. But now he's trying to partner with Ross because he thinks Ross understands his perspective. Yes, now let's go into the detail fully. October 1st, VDM got to China. October 2nd, Ross posted a Nigerian named VDM and a Chinese person named Ross have arranged to meet again. Meanwhile, one of the advantage of influence, watch this.
See, last time when we meet, now this time Mr. Ross improved a lot on social media.
Yes, you have improved in your advertisement, everything you do, you have really improved. And it's good, it's good. Now I hear my Nigerian brothers say, oh, Ross is good, I went to Ross factory.
Now, this is it, the origin of their relationship business. Watch.
So many Africans say Chinese is a scam. But I tell you that, okay, most of the Chinese factory owner, they have the clean heart. Most of them.
But the middleman, the
traders.
The middleman are the ones doing the scam.
Yes.
Because somebody with the factory wants to sell.
Yeah.
Want to sell.
Yeah.
But the people in the middle, they want more for themselves. They are greedy.
Yeah.
So the greed make them to scam.
You see, VDM said it outrightly that the middlemen are the ones doing the scam. Meanwhile, VDM had just little knowledge about the China business so far as at this moment, not knowing himself, say Ross is also a middleman in a lot of things. But being a middleman is good and okay, but most middlemen are greedy, and that is the problem. Don't forget, why did Ross spend $15,000 to bring VDM to China? What was he looking to gain? We found out. Now, for the first time ever, 3rd of October, look at Ross's caption. I heard Africa often faces power shortages, so I invited VDM over because Ross has power banks, AC/DC, and a complete PV system, solar panels, inverters, and power banks, 5-year warranty, or factory direct sales. Laura Power, my sister, for battery inquiry. Have Ross ever posted about power banks? No. Una see the clothes VDM was wearing. Meanwhile, another same day, 3rd of October, that VDM now also went to make a post about the same power bank that him or VDM is bringing a power bank to Nigerians. But the power bank, listen, a clause is there. The power bank will be in his name. Anyone coming to Nigeria through him will be in his name.
I go cut out middlemen directly because this is going to be the name where go there and a VDM. Apart from this one, we still get this other one, also a VDM product. Like I said, this is not me doing an advert for anybody. This is me doing adverts, using myself to bring in products that will serve a lot of people.
But look, in capital letter, he said, above all, it would be made very cheap for her. I will be cutting out middlemen and regulating the middlemen prices. This is not a means to become super rich for myself. He admitted he would be rich, but not super rich. Price for myself is a means to create opportunity for better lives for Nigerians and Africans. He now said, note, I will expect people to try to frustrate my goal. However, I am ready. 3rd of October. Now me know the manufacturers and me know everything. Hello. Welcome to the cheap world, right? Movement. Nigerians, you see when VDM started having issue with gossip mail was from the captions. Compare Ross's captions to VDM's caption. Even though Ross's sister or was in the video with VDM, like VDM was showing them in plain sight, but there was a clause from the beginning. It has to be through me. Yes, I'm working with Ross, but I'm introducing it to you guys. It has to be through me. VDM said, above all, it will be made very cheap. I will be cutting out middlemen. If you notice, sometimes when VDM name a price, he will be telling you I will still reprice it because he doesn't really know the business yet. They speak Chinese, he doesn't understand Chinese, and he's still not sure if Ross is selling at the cheapest rate and prices, and if his product won't have any issue. Products where you never test before, person where you just want to do business with. And there is still a lot of contact in China. Now, which brings us back to Ross is just a businessman. Why VDM went to China with just a particular aim: find the most affordable and the most durable. So Ross might not even have the most durable or affordable. Oh, you guys forgot, Ross is actually just a middleman on the power bank business. Now, Nigerians, another thing is, before VDM went to China, Ross would naturally add his own plans, because on the 3rd of October, look at the page that Ross posted with in collaboration about the power bank, like a new page merely about the power bank on the 3rd of October. Did the VDM notice that, or he didn't? Because if you look at this Laura Power Factory, it was a new page on that same day that they welcomed VDM on the 3rd of October. It is just about the power bank connected to Ross. Laura. Oh, you guys forgot that it was on that same day VDM said that anything produced and sent to Nigeria should be in his name. 3rd October, that same 3rd October, Laura page, already advertising. Everybody's knowing VDM with Ross. Do you now see it was all connected but tilting a bit to Ross's side? See, it is business for Ross, but it is not just business for VDM. He cares. Like if the power banks are supposed to just be introduced to Africans through just VDM, oh, VDM will reduce the price to the lowest. Ross is also just a middleman. the manufacturer anchor. Ross wants to sell to Africans directly, so the gain will naturally be massive. But VDM wants everything to go through him. Now, funny enough, Ross has never been to Canton's Fair, the largest trade exhibit in China, right? He needs a foreigner. So you think him inviting VDM over, you know, get sense, Namumu? So you see, Ross has his own personal plan and agenda normally. Like from Ross's perspective, he would naturally think it is whatever he wants to show VDM in China. It is wherever he wants to show VDM in China. It is wherever he wants VDM to know and go that VDM would go to. But VDM, on the other hand, got to China, didn't want it to be limited by Ross's and Ross's information and direction. So VDM on his own started going out, make inquiries, which is going to affect Ross's initial plan for bringing VDM to China, because Ross wanted to be at the forefront, leading VDM like this. But VDM waiting in back, don't come on in back, go like this, go they check, which was naturally going to affect Ross's plans and gains and benefits for the business and pending business. For example, on the 6th of October, one of the people Ross introduced VDM to, a lady, VDM put in the caption, say, product day ground for China factories, market day Africa. VDM go find the CEOs of these companies for whoever go need them. Tag China Ross. Thank you, very big aluminum factory, windows door, high quality for a good price. No middleman, no middleman. I go they give you the direct link when I'm done.
If she can see, if she can establish this in Africa, we can talk to our governments.
Yes.
You understand? You can come put something like this in Nigeria if you are open to do that. Are you open to doing that?
I want to open.
You want to open? If you can open in Nigeria, we can help you get our governments to maybe give you a license or something.
Which Ross never expected, because Ross wanted to be the only middleman. But VDM wants to connect with these people directly. Even Ross no go dey the setting. You see, because VDM thinks if he's going to introduce any business to Africans and Nigerians, it has to be direct, so that the gain of the middlemen and the producers won't be too much for Nigerians to be able to afford. You see the difference? All these things on the clash. Which leads us to when Ross posted about the Canton Fair trade 1 week ago. Ross said, take the brothers to see China's Canton Fair. Whoever say Chinese goods are pork. There was no VDM in that video. But you all actually need to understand something. It is not that VDM doesn't want Ross to chop from being a middleman. Of course, VDM knew Ross is a middleman and he has to chop. But VDM wants it to be to be moderate, to be minimal. But you know, it seems Ross wants to chop big as a middleman. Do you understand? Which led us to October 12th, when, you know, Nigerians, they run their mouth, say, VDM take China, blah blah. We say VDM not the cash, people don't they drag VDM, say business. Ross now posted, say Ross and VDM factory visit, setting the record straight. Ross 9 poster 12th. Ross teamed up with VDM to visit our trusted partner. Factories, but some critics are stirring the pot. They claim VDM was paid for ads, you see? And that Ross doesn't even have factories, just a guy with some influence. Here is the truth, straight from the ad. Ross isn't using VDM to push second clothes. Zero ad fee were taken from anyone. You see, our mission simply to showcase Ross' reliable partner suppliers, cut down product distribution costs, and bring real benefit to the people. Time will tell the truth, you see? But VDM wants to be involved. If you are going to use my Nigerian audience, I have to be involved, because if anything happens, I mean, everybody will see flip. Do you see the simple? For us, they look at me and say, oh man, as I don't bring you come this China, as I don't use you, say the Nigerians don't see you with me, let me be dealing with them directly. But no, VDM say no. Well, as at 8th of October, VDM don't put body for the advertisement of the power bank, because he naturally don't think, say, now him go supply Nigerians and Africans the power bank, say he go be in his name. Now him go supply him, say in his name. Normally VDM is a middleman to board. Now through him he go to Nigeria. You understand? He go reach Nigeria. But don't forget what I said earlier. If you are going to deal with VDM, you need patience and never be greedy. So as luck would have it, on VDM's China journey, he got distracted by who? Beloved. So it was during this distraction that our Oga Ross now started and orchestrated his plan, and you know how to make your first 1 million naira just by knowing Immunizer. This is not what you've sent funds to a wrong address on your Binance Bybit, or you have a locked balance from 2k upward, 5k, 10k, 100k, 200k, or you have a friend or you know someone that has a locked balance, a locked wallet. Yes, don't panic. Now easy money, I unlocked locked wallets. Yes, I unlock Binance Bybit blockchain. I'm informing you just for you to make your first 1 million, because you don't need to have any account or anything. Just know someone that has a locked account. Connect us, collect your percentage. Easy peasy.